management of Zakah from various countries. Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hello everyone, today we will explain about management of Zakah from various countries. But do you know about Zakah? Zakah is the third pillar of Islam and is compulsory charitable payment for all eligible adult Muslims that meet the nisab threshold. When we think of the blessed payment of Zakah, we are reminded of the following Quran Surah At-Taubah verse 103. The meaning is, take alms of their wealth, wherewith thou mayst purify them and mayst make them grow, and pray for them. Lo, thy prayer is an assuagement for them. Allah is here, nowhere. Number 1 is Saudi Arabia. Zakah system in Saudi Arabia has gone through several revolutions and it has the oldest statutory system of Zakah collection. Saudi Arabia is the only country that governs both Zakah and tax under one governing body, which is the General Authority of Zakah and Tax under the Ministry of Finance. Under the Saudi Arabia Zakah tax system, Zakah is regarded as a form of taxation. Saudi Arabia has signed 30 bilateral tax treaties with other countries which confirms that Zakah is a tax. Number 2 is Sudan. For the management of Zakah in Sudan, the rules that are contained in the Zakah law issued in 1990 state the Zakah is mandatory, not voluntary. For those who refuse or avoid the payment of Zakah will be punished by a maximum fine of twice the amount of Zakah that is supposed to be paid or sentenced to 1 year in prison. Number 3 is Jordania. The compulsory law of Zakah for Muslims is regulated in the Act but is limited only to livestock, land ownership, and imported goods. A small directorate in the Ministry of Waqf does the management of Zakah. The collection and distribution of Zakah fund is done both in the central government and in the province. It is quite unique in Jordan. The Zakah payer can decide who the potential recipient of his Zakah by filling out the form. After being evaluated and approved by the Zakah Directorate, the Zakah money can be distributed to the party recommended by the Zakah payer, and the Zakah payer also receives proof of payment that can be used to reduce tax payments to the country or tax concession. Number 4 is Pakistan. The Constitution of Pakistan provides that there is a government agency assigned to collect and distribute Zakah and connect it with the Finance Ministry. The government collects Zakah in the form of savings deposits in banks, savings in the post office, stocks, securities, and insurance, and also agricultural products, while Zakah from livestock, gold, silver, cash, and trade are distributed to each mustahik. For non-Muslims, foreigners, and unbelievers with fikir of Zakah are allowed to obtain exemption. Pakistani's law allows a combination of government and selected non-profit organizations to manage Zakah. Number 5 is Kuwait. In a small and rich country, a small Zakah organization is enough to manage Zakah for the whole country. The role of the government is limited in managing Zakah in Kuwait. Therefore, an independent body called House of Zakah affiliated with Ministry of Waqf was established to manage Zakah. There is no obligation of Zakah which is regulated by the Act, and House of Zakah receive voluntary charity payments from the public. In addition, Kuwait does not impose any income tax on its citizens so that the giving of Zakah is irrelevant to tax deductions. Number 6 is Egypt. Egypt has a very large and extensive network in the collection and distribution of Zakah by volunteers and community organizations. The Zakah management network in Egypt consists of 4 main elements such as 1. Voluntary Zakah communities not affiliated with any institution. 2. Waqf ministries and networks with non-profit organizations registered. 3. The Nasir Social Bank and its group. 4. The Egyptian Faisal Islamic Bank and its group. Zakah was paid voluntarily to the collectors above and distributed by the Zakah committee above to mustahik with consideration of each committee of Zakah. The Act number 48 of 1977, which regulates the establishment of the Egyptian Faisal Islamic Bank, reinforces this. Number 7 is Malaysia. Zakah management in Malaysia is the authority of the government. Increasing the amount of zakah collected by the government cannot be separated from the development of e-zakah using internet-based application that make all information about zakah accessible to all people. However, the distribution of zakah is still a complicated issue in Malaysia that degrades the performance of zakah institution itself. Musaki tend to distribute their zakah to each asnaf by themselves, especially to the poor and the needy. Number 8 is Brunei Darussalam. Brunei Darussalam is another high-income Islamic country in Asia. Zakah management in Brunei Darussalam is governed by the Islamic Religious Council of Brunei, or IRCB, under the Ministry of Religious Affairs. Types of zakah mal collected by IRCB are zakah on income and salary, business, savings, stocks, gold, silver, agriculture, and poultry. Number 9 is Bangladesh. In 1982, Bangladesh issued the Zakah Fund Ordinance to regulate the management of zakah. Even though the population of Bangladesh is predominantly Muslim, the practice of zakah in this country has not enough potential of four main elements such as 1. Lack of knowledge of Muslims in Bangladesh about the importance of zakah. 2. The existence of anti-religious sentiments in intellectual circles since the Bangladesh War of Independence. 3. The planners of poverty alleviation strategies regard religious ideas as something non-progressive. 4. The events of 9/11. Zakah funds in Bangladesh are not only distributed in charitable forms, but are channeled in various forms of productive programs. Data on the collection and distribution of zakah in Bangladesh are not available, and it's assumed that the amount is very small. Therefore, various zakah foundation communities try to help him. Bangladesh is one of the most densely populated countries in the world. More than 12,000 people live in a single square kilometer. Right now, the population of Bangladesh is 165 million. Every year, the people of Bangladesh face a lot of natural calamities, like drought, cyclones, floods, and river erosion. 50% of the people of Bangladesh live under the poverty line. Zakah Foundation of America is trying to change this. Zakah Foundation of America started its work in Bangladesh in 2007. Main objectives are to help financially support the people of Bangladesh, like widows, orphans, deprived children, and promote primary health care, sanitary facilities, and safe water facilities, and women empowerment by enhancing their capacity. Zakah Foundation of America believes that if people work regularly, they will gradually develop their situation and they will be self-reliant one day. Zakah Foundation of America feels that this is the most holistic approach to ending the cycle of poverty. Muslim charity community in Zakah program are providing homes for needy families and using Zakah intelligently to lift poor families out of poverty for good through income generation projects. This Zakah program is the above we are handed over in Sylhet, Bangladesh. There are several projects implemented handed over for auto rickshaws, 7 new houses, one artificial limb. With every droplet of rain, there falls a gift from Allah Subhanahu wa Ta'ala. The Penny Appeal community in a program called 100% Zakah has been giving Zakah to the country of Bangladesh that has rainwater harvest system. Catch each droplet of rain and store them to provide a community with safe drinking water.
প্রথমে এই বৃষ্টির পানি এই এতে পড়ে টিনের উপর পড়ে, টিনের পরে পড়ার পরে পাইপ দিয়ে আসে, পাইপ দিয়ে আবার এখান থেকে এখানে এসে এখান থেকে এখানে স্থল হয়। আমরা এখান থেকে পানি নেই, পানি সংরক্ষণ করি। এ পানি খেয়ে আমাদের মানে রোগ পীড়ি নাই বা সুস্থ সবল জীবন যাপন করতেছে, বা বাচ্চারাও সুস্থ আছে, অনেক দিকটা আমাদের মানে ভালো
যাতে করে এই এলাকার মানুষ এখন তাদের এই ডায়রিয়া বা অন্য যে সমস্ত রোগ এইগুলি আর কমে গেছে।
এটা নিরাপদ পানি, সুন্দর পানি, মিষ্টি পানি, বৃষ্টির পানি এখন আমি খাচ্ছি।
This is our video. Thank you, goodbye, and see you next time. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.